And at least I'll be able to look back and say that I gave it everything that I had. And I feel like that's what Mamba mentality is all about.
Here comes Bryant. Hook him up.
What's up, everybody? It's Coach Kev, and I feel like this is a perfect time for me to make a thank you video thanking everyone for reaching 800 subscribers. I want to thank everybody that's been here with me from the beginning and everybody that's with me now. I appreciate you all. Thank you for coming along with me on this journey through my growth and just trying to become the best version of myself. I hope to continue to inspire you all by showing you the lessons that the game of basketball has taught me on and off the court. So I told myself that there was 3 numbers. If I ever got to these 3 numbers, I would give 3 special shout outs. And the 3 numbers are 200, 800, and if I ever get there, 24K. And the reason for that is because Kobe Bryant was such a big inspiration in my life, and him and his daughter passing away really affected me very, very deeply. His daughter's basketball number when she played was the number 2. Kobe wore both the number 8 and the number 24 while he was in the NBA. So me reaching those numbers are very important to me, and I do not take any of them for granted. The passing of Kobe Bryant and his daughter Gianna really affected me. I started my YouTube career in January, and during the early stages I wasn't seeing the growth that I thought I should be seeing, and I wanted to give up. And then they tragically passed away. And that motivated me, that drove me, that inspired me to look at myself and say, you know what? I am gonna give my all into trying to grow my YouTube channel. I said, let me give it 1 year of everything that I got and then reassess, and at least I'll be able to look back and say that I gave it everything that I had. And I feel like that's what Mamba mentality is all about.
Here comes Bryant. Hook him up.
So I'm gonna use this thank you video to talk about the 5 things that I have learned so far during the early stages of my YouTube career. Now, a lot of the people that I follow in my YouTube community have made these types of videos. And even though we may all have similar experiences, I feel like it comes from different eyes. So us being able to add our little twist to these types of messages may be the one thing that can help whoever's watching grow their channel. So number 1, YouTube is a job. So I thought the process was gonna be me recording a video, then editing it, then putting it out, then sitting back and watching it gain 1 million views. But that is not the case. It is a lot of work. There is some days when I wake up YouTube and I go to sleep YouTube. And that's all that I did throughout the day. This pandemic has really shown me how much hard work it truly takes to grow a YouTube channel. Not only do you have to continue to put out great content, but you have to support those who support you. You have to continue to try to gain new followers, and you have to market yourself to the best of your ability. It is a lot of hard work, but I'm not gonna lie. I'm enjoying every second of it. Because I know if I treat it like a job and I go in with the mentality to do the best that I can each and every day, I will start to see the fruits of my labor. Number 2, building a community. So when I first started out on YouTube, I was looking at other channels thinking to myself, man, they got thousands upon thousands upon thousands of subscribers. How am I gonna be able to compete with them? And then slowly but surely, I started to notice that there was a lot of other channels around the same number of subscribers as me too. And they wanted the same thing I wanted, just to continue to grow our channels. So we started a small community. I supported them, they supported me. And we didn't even have to all be in the same genres. It was just knowing that we were all like-minded and we all had the same goals. I love this community that we're building. I truly believe that we are on the verge of creating something special. I can't believe that I've been able to connect with so many great people. And what this has taught me is that in order for me to grow, I have to help others grow too. Number 3, you have to be patient. Now I thought to myself, maybe 2, maybe 3, maybe even 4 videos, and I'll be on SportsCenter. Or one of my initial goals was I have 10,000 subs by the end of the year. But that's just not being realistic. That's looking for instant gratification. What I came to realize is that YouTube is a marathon, not a sprint. And you have to trust that if you put the work in each and every day, the results will come. It's like the snowball analogy. Even though it may take a while for it to grow and catch momentum going downhill, once it reaches that turning point, there's nothing that can stop it. Number 4, everyone isn't going to support you. So I know you think, man, I'm starting a YouTube channel. Everybody's gonna love it. But in all honesty, nobody really cares. It sucks to say, but that's just a harsh reality. What you have to do is during those early stages, push through those times and just continue to learn about YouTube, continue to grow, and just continue to improve upon the videos that you create. And you'll come to realize that the ones who didn't support you when you may have had 100 followers are gonna be the ones that support you when you have 1,000. That's just the way life is. And you can't take any of it personally. The ones that aren't gonna support, just aren't gonna support. And the ones that do support are going to show that support. So don't get too high if you're getting a lot of supporters, and don't get too low if you feel like nobody cares about what you're doing. At the end of the day, just put in the work. So I'm gonna leave you with these 2 things when it comes to support. Number 1, do not take it personally if you're not receiving the support that you think you should be receiving from the people that you believe you should be receiving it from. And number 2, always do your best to show support to the ones that support you. Number 5, appreciate all feedback, the good and the bad. So don't let the praise get to your head. Don't sit there and think, oh, they're praising me, I must have made it. Think more so, hey, they're praising me, that must mean I'm headed down the right path. So let me continue to improve and create this content to the best of my ability. And with the negative feedback, don't look at it as, oh, this person is just being a hater. Think more so, what can I take out of what they're saying and apply it to the next video that I'm making? Maybe I do have to get better at this one thing. And if I do work on it and improve on it, then in turn, my videos will improve too. So when it comes to feedback, the good and the bad, appreciate them both. And look at them both as just part of the journey of your YouTube career. Thank you all for listening to the 5 things that I've learned during these early stages of my YouTube journey. Now what I've come to realize is that some people are gonna like and be interested in what you're doing and some aren't. That's just the way life is. What you have to do is control what you can control. And that's putting out the best content you can put out. That's learning as much about YouTube as you can learn. And that's growing as many meaningful relationships as you can grow in the YouTube community. And I truly believe if you focus on doing those 3 things, your YouTube channel will grow. So before you go, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all those things that YouTube says we have to ask for in order for us to grow our channels. Till next time, this is Coach Kev, Purpose Driven, and I'm out. Peace.
How good is this kid?